Hi y'all! Thanks for watching. I thought I would do a July finished pages video. Yes, I know, it's already into August, but I'm new at getting on track with all these different things you do, so I just said, alright, I'm just going to do it anyway. Alright, these are the books I've worked in. I've probably started more whips than I have pages finished, but you know, that's probably par for the course. Sorry about that. Okay, the first book is Village Charm by Teresa Goodrich. She's one of my favorites, and I just can't get enough of the books. I just have to, you know, let myself get them a little at a time, not get too crazy. You can see all the things I've got tagged here that I want to work on. Okay, so the first one is the little, I call it the house and garden. All right. Oh, if you want a little tip, this is much easier than opening it up that way. If you're not necessarily going to use this, the one across here, well, it doesn't matter on these because it's, you know, one-sided. Anyway, so yeah, painter's tape works great. Okay. This one was inspired a lot by Elena, who is on YouTube, Coloring with Elena. I used a lot of her combos in here, but it was completely my placement of everything. Let's see if I can get you in closer. That looks pretty good. Y'all let me know how that lighting is. I've got two lights on it, but you know, I never really know. Anyhow, what I used was Prismacolors here, and paint pens and gel pens. I did a lot of, let's see. Yeah, I've got to always glitter up my stuff. Not as much as some. What? I don't know, can you see that glitter? Oh, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so there's that. And I believe that one was the only one out of this book. The next one is another Teresa Goodrich book, Home Sweet Home. I really love the images in this, very relaxing. And let's see if I can find this in my notebook so I can tell you what I've used. Ah, there it is. This one was also inspired by Elena, but I did use quite a few different colors than she did. What drew me to this was the door. I know it's really simple, but I love this wooden door, and I said I've got to have a green, kind of a relaxing green foresty colored door. And so then I did the walls that way. She did that differently. I believe she used blue on the tablecloth. It is too bad I don't have a before picture to stick in here, but before there is no checkered tablecloth at all, so I got that idea from Elena. And I learned how to do these silvery metallic bowls. You can kind of see that. Whoa, sorry. There's the camera. You see a little bit of the sparkle, or as the Brits say, sparkle. Anyhow, and also learned to do glass jars. I enjoyed that. Right, and I used, let's see, what all did I use on that? Prismacolors and gel pens and paint pens. That's pretty much all I ever use. I need to get out my Black Widows and so forth. All right, the next book I have is Daydreams. This is probably my absolute favorite. I'll tell you what I'm doing here. I'm just looking it up. So I've got them tagged here, but I don't have the name on the tag, so I just have to look it up. It is my favorite Hannah Carlson book, and I just love all the images, and I love the way the book feels, the paper feels, and I know I've got that in here. It's the frog. There it is. The rainy day frog. Ooh. There he is. This one, whoops, I clicked off my screen. This one, I did the tutorial from Chris Ching. But of course, I had to add my new stickles. I got stickles at the time that I was finishing this up, and I had to use that. So, oh, can you see the sparkle? I love it. These aren't, I did a little bit on those purple flowers. You know, this actually could have been my Colorful Country Life. I get those mixed up a lot because they have similar technique of using like 500 different colors for one thing. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I got those stickles all in those raindrops. That's what I wanted them at. I used some Prismacolor and Color on here. I love the Color. They're kind of, I call them baby Prismas. Anyhow, so I'm going to try to find out who actually was inspired me on that. So I won't get those mixed up again. And there's another one in here. Maybe I should take them out when I've finished using them. Yes, I'll get it together one day. Haven't done that one yet. We did that one. Yay. Haven't done that one. Up to the kitchen. Ah, there we are. These are the anemones. Can you see that? See, this is before I learned that it's better this way. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You do you. I usually kind of take whatever artist that I'm following and I just add sparkle to it. I just love doing that. The sparkling shiny stuff I get from get ideas from, oh, bless my heart, what is her name? Kay, Coloring with Kay. She's just only one of my favorite artists to follow. Now she really sparkles up her stuff. I'm absolutely sure I mentioned her before. And I've got a lot of stickles here, and I think I really stickled this one up. And I've got some gel pens here, so I really enjoyed doing that. And I think that's the last one from this book. I'll be having more, that really sounds terribly country. Oh, country charm, oh dear. Another one. I do have another book by, another artist's book from Creative Haven, but I haven't finished a picture in that yet, so I'll just have to go with that. And let me see, Country Life. Why don't I just look it up and then I'll know. First one. I love this. I watched Elena's tutorial and learned to do smoke. One way to do smoke. There's always more than one way. And I'm pretty sure that I used Prismacolors on this. That's the last one. And that's that one. There it is. Yeah. Prismacolors and sparkly things on this one. So I wanted to practice bricks and the steam coming off here. Also another technique I liked from her tutorial was to just take like a hard, sort of hard, this is a Tombow eraser, and just erase out streaks so your color will come up, but then go back through there and use a very light yellowy, like maybe cream or deco yellow or something, and you get these sun rays going through. I really like that. I didn't use a terrible lot of sparkly on this one. Oh yeah, I should have said that in the other one. Occasionally I use glitter paint, and that's what I used on the train on top of the Prismacolors. So yeah, that's good. And the next one, I'm gonna let y'all guess who inspired me on this one. Maybe go find this one and that's the train. Is that the second train? Yeah. I did 2 trains. I love trains. All right. And mostly it was Prismacolors on this. I don't think I used any sparkle pens on here. Can you believe that? I did put some, I know this one. It's the Uniball Silver. I used that on the helmets. And I did the clothes differently than the artist I was following. Can you see those helmets kind of shine? I like that. And probably I did more green up here than the fall leaves, because I kind of wanted to be maybe September where you're not getting too much fall. So I kind of did a fallish picture in the summer. In fact, our Texas summers, they kind of go into September and October, so you could get a hot day with those beautiful leaves. Just the fun. I believe I did 3 from this book. Really loved it. I love this book. All right. This one I did Prismacolors on that. Oh yeah, that's the second train. Yeah, lots of Prismas. Lots of different colors in here. I used glitter paint, watercolor paint, and you can see glitter pins and stickles and just all sorts of shiny stuff. If I could do anything different, I might do these rails in like a, oh look at there, a piece I didn't color. I might do those in this silver pen or some other kind of metallic pen. But anyhow, I loved how that she colored the water here, and I had to add stickles to that, and I did a lot of watercolor metallic sparkly paint on that, a little bit on on the top of the mountains. One of the stickles I used has a little more red in it, and I didn't like how that came out there, but anyhow. So that's that one, and the next one. This was a July challenge on Teresa Goodrich Facebook group. It was using Christmas colors to do a summary page, and that's what I did. And this one wasn't inspired by anyone. It's completely my ideas, except for maybe I did use a color combo of someone in the water, but I wanted to try to bring in the blues and reds and different and the yellowy colors and a little bit of green color down into these elements and just have them everywhere. And you can see that sparkly on the boats. I had the blue and the green and the red sails, and the water, just I really like how I did that. And my little birds. I did a little bit of sparkly up here on that just to try it out, and did the borders. This one I did metallic, this part, so it looks like metallic-y bottom there, and I've used stickles in the cups. Can you see that? Oh, you see that a little bit? I never know if you can see it. You just have to tell me. Oop. Anyhow, I had a lot of fun with that. A lot of fun. I wanted a simple palette compared to some of the other ones that I do. I said just these colors and no more, right? Oh, nope, that's it on that one. And this is the last book. The first one, can you see all those tags? Oh my gosh, does anybody else's book like that? Or maybe it's just me. This picture I started in June, and I'm not sure why I stopped, but I decided I'm gonna finish it, and I did. Yay! And this one looks so sparkly and pink and purpley that I want to just eat it. This one was definitely, I didn't write that down. My Colorful Country Life. So I can't remember the lady's name, but she's marvelous. And I had to really sparkle this thing up. It is so sparkly. I'm not sure why this color right here makes me hungry. Maybe it looks like a snow cone. I'm gonna put this up here. Oh, do you see that? I just love the sparkles. I think I used more sparkles on this than I have in any of my other pages. And I mean, I could have done a sparkle on everything, but I didn't. And the background I used, actually used, what is it called? It's the chalk pastels, and a template for clouds. I did not sparkle those up. I suppose I could have, but I didn't. The last page, oh, by the way, I used Prismacolors and Sioux colors and a ton of stickles and sparkle pins and whatever. Look, this page, this had so many different colors in it. I just went on for pages. Then over here, that's a lot. Some of them are reused, and anyhow, it'd probably be better if I just wrote, okay, these colors are used for this thing, but these different things, but no, I did it that way. The last page, technically, absolutely, I finished in on August 3rd. I started it in July, so maybe that's okay, but I had to show it because it is one of my favorites. If anybody knows BarbaraColor, she is a fabulous artist, and I followed her tutorial for the swan, and of course I added lots of sparkles, but this is my favorite I think I've done ever, and I hope she comes out with more tutorials. She is just a cut above. I mean, you see the sparkles? Yeah. I tried to be careful on adding too much because Stickles is got a little bit of wetness to it, right? And if you put it over acrylic paint pens, it might make the thing you're covering up or just painting on top of might make it show through. And so I suggest on that just to be selective about that. But she's definitely got a limited palette here, which I really like because it brings things together. I like all kinds of things, but and unlimited palette is, you know, you can be more like just go crazy with the colors and it's beautiful. But after doing so many like that, this one was kind of a breath of fresh air, so we say. But I really loved how she did this. And I put she did a gold combos around this. It's not a vine, it's a, well, it's kind of a vine. It's a golden vine. We'll just call it a golden vine, and there you can see it in here. And I used some stickles there, just gold. I didn't want to do the whole thing in stickles, but I really like how I ended up using that. So go find BarbaraColor, C-O-L-O-U-R. She's from France, and what she does is she will speak in French and then in English and back and forth. You can use a little translator app, which I did a few times, but I did notice she was basically repeating in English and French the same information. So, and she's just a great bubbly personality, and I enjoy her a lot. And hers taught me so much about just backgrounds and different layering and so forth. I really like that. So I used Prismas and lots of stickles on this one. So that is my last book. Whoops, I need to cover that. Never forget. You're going to see a few things you didn't think you might see. When you use stickles, you probably know this, maybe y'all don't, I don't know. You find out real quick. You want them to dry before you put anything on it or close the book. I found that out the hard way, so I'm letting y'all know so you won't make the same mistake. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all later. Bye.